What's going on, folks? It's your man Jay. So back with another video. Poetic was nice enough to send over the Affinity, the Revolution, and the Guardian to try them out on the Galaxy S20 Plus. I've actually been using the Affinity because I felt like, this is just one of my favorites. So I wanted to start using this one immediately. This case right here is probably one of their top selling cases for the design, the way it feels, the drop protection. All of these have drop protection, but this case is definitely for a person who doesn't want to, do the front spill on the, where you slap it on the front and want to get their cases on and off easily. This will give you the same amount of protection. So this is the clear version, and it does have different colors of this case, like a smoke and black. But this is actually really beautiful, man. So you've got the regular design right there on the back, and then you've got the power button and the volume rocker. I really wish that these would be ridged. That would be nice for some texture to know that you're at least touching the power button. But, hey, it is what it is. It's cut out for the microphone up top. And you got all your ports on the bottom down there. And you've got drop protection on each corner. You've got these big bumpers on the corners, which make for a very nice feeling hand. Now, this phone right here is a narrow phone, so this case isn't adding any bulk just about. Some of you guys always ask about bulk on these cases, and it doesn't affect it at all with this case right here. This phone does have a Whitestone dome on it, so all these cases should work fine with the Whitestone dome. All these cases also are wireless charging, so keep that in mind. So let's try on the next one here. This is obviously one of my favorites. These are going to have a lot more grip. The Guardian and the Revolution are going to have a lot more grip. And it's the two-piece where you put on the front. These are heavy duty, so it works with the tempered glass, so that's a plus. If you were going to buy a Whitestone dome, you're good to go. You don't have anything to worry about. It'll work with these cases. Now, this case right here looks like it adds a lot of bulk, but it actually doesn't. It's not adding any bulk at all, really. It's still very, very thin. Very thin, but it's got the big corners on it for the huge drop protection that it adds. These big bumpers on the sides. Yeah, that's really nice. Now, they still have the flap down here for the charging sync port. It's kind of stiffer now from what I've noticed in some other cases, but it's deeply recessed in there for the speaker and the microphone, so no issues or anything with things getting in there more than likely. Power button and volume rocker are not ridged, but with this case, it's a little different. There's some kind of, it's a matte feel, so it feels a little different. But this case is actually really, really sweet. And I think I'll try on the next one, man. Love the real subtle colors. I'm glad they sent over some kind of neutral colors like black and gray and clear. I appreciate them sending over cases for review. Let's try on the last one here. This is probably going to be the most heavy duty. And they all have this, these cases like this have this indentation at the bottom right corner where you just lift up, you stick your fingernail in there and just kind of work it around. It'll pop right out. Be careful with the frame and try not to be too rough with it. This one has a kickstand. And this is the most heavy duty of them all. Even though it's not much bulkier than this case, it still has a different feel to it. It feels a little bit thicker, but it's because of this sloping design. So it feels good in your hand, but it's got like this sloping design up like this. And it too has the big flap here, which is really stiff. Push that in. Just make sure you get the case all worked in the right way. Huge lip protection on these cases. Lots of grip. The matte feel. Lay on the table design. Deeply recessed for the camera. And then obviously you have your kickstand on the back of this one so you can watch movies and TV and whatever you want to do to it. Netflix, whatever you want to do. Or watch YouTube videos from Poetic. It's your man Jay. There you have it. A nice lineup from Poetic, man. I mean, again, all these should work with wireless charging because there's no metal or anything in these cases. And then you've got good camera protection, good lay on the table design from all of these, good drop protection, and I think you'll be solid and protected very well with these. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit those links in the description to get yours. Take care.